Welcome to Where There's Wheels, There's a Play. My name's Ian, and today I'm continuing my Cartographer series with Map Pack 5, Kethra Steppe, Redtooth, and Goldbelly. Let's take a look at some lore behind Kethra Steppe. From the grassy plain of Kethra Steppe rise the twin spires of Redtooth Peak and Goldbelly Mountain. In addition to charting the terrain around these mountains, you must rekindle the mysterious beacons atop their summits. These fires once burned every night to represent the eyes of Kethra, goddess of thresholds and gates. Queen Gimnax hopes that renewing their flames will gain her the goddess's favor, perhaps opening the door to other worlds. Okay, let's take it down to the table and see how this plays. All right, so we are set up pretty much. I've got my 4 scoring cards, but you may see there's a 5th scoring card. Um, let's talk about this. Well, let's talk about the map first. So what Kethra Steppe adds is 3 new scoring cards. So if we take a look at the map, we see we have Redtooth and Goldbelly. And there are beacons in there. These beacons act like mountains do in regular. When you completely surround it, you are going to light the beacon. So like the mountains, when you completely surround it, you get a coin. With Goldbelly and Redtooth, when you completely surround them, you actually light the beacon, and that gives you some extra little things. So instead of getting coins, you're going to do you're gonna be able to, it's lit, and then you're gonna be doing some scoring. So with Kethra Steppe, you get 3 different scoring cards. So you notice I have my normal ABCD, but if you look on here, there is some extra scoring for both Goldbelly and Redtooth. And in this, you are going to get extra scoring every single round. So each one of these, we'll just kind of show these quickly. You see we have Beacon's Radiance, and that scores 12 points for each lighted beacon, but you also lose 2 reputation stars for each empty space within a range of lighted beacons. So you have to be careful because with these you are getting positive and negative points, and you definitely want the positive to be higher than negative. Then you have Ever Burning Flame, and with Ever Burning Flame, earn 8 reputation stars for each lighted beacon. Lose 1 reputation star for each empty space in the same row or column as a lighted beacon. So then you want to make sure you have things lit. One thing you'll notice is around these you have these areas that are highlighted kind of yellow and red, and then they're got dashed lines around them. Those come into play on this card that I showed you, because it says within the range, so that is the range of that, and also the card that I will be playing with. So here's Summit's Splendor. So for Summit Splendor, you lose 6 reputation stars for each lighted beacon. Earn 2 reputation stars for each cluster of filled space within range of the lighted beacon. And the green screen is taking that green away, but you can see there's a lot of different clusters there. Each separated cluster is a different cluster. So you want to have a lot of different clusters in this range before you get it lit. Getting this lit early is not going to be good because you're going to lose 6 reputation stars if you don't have at least 3 different clusters. So let's get down to the table, or let's get to the table and play. So I have my deck of cards. Let's give this a quick little shuffle. I am playing with the villain, or with the heroes. So I do have my villain deck, or my hero deck here, which will set off to the side. And I do have my villain deck somewhere. Where did my villain deck go? Oh, there it is. My ambush deck, not my villain deck. So there's your ambush deck. I do have the ambush mini expansion as well too. The second one, which adds some abilities kind of to the ambushes. And I also have the heroes expansion in here. So let's take one. This is the heroes deck. Let's take one hero out of here. And here's the ambush deck. You see all the ambushes. So some of the other map packs that I've covered give you scoring, Some of them give you some uh, extra heroes, some extra ambushes. This one gives you extra scoring only. So there's 3 cards in the map pack. All right, let's get going. All right, we're starting with 1. So I've got Banded Hills, which this earns me 5 or 4 points for every row that has at least 5 different um, uh, regions, terrain types. Couldn't remember what they were called. Ulam's Wallow earn 4 reputation stars for each water space adjacent to 2 or more farm spaces. Then we have the Caravansary. Choose a cluster of village space and earn 1 reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. So I want to get a large cluster that goes as far left to right and as high up and down. And then Sleepy Valley earn 1 reputation star for each row that contains 3 or more forest spaces. So I think these 2 might be pretty good late. This one I think is going to be good at the end of the game if I can get lots of different things in rows. This one is one that, unless I'm forced to, like on this, I probably will ignore for the most part. All right, so what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to get clusters around things as well because once I light this, it's -6. So I really like this shape right here because this is going to give me 2 water clusters already. So that's going to give me 2 clusters in one of these ranges, and so that's 4 points. So that's going to offset that quite quickly. This scoring card subtracts 12 in the end game, 24, 16, 14, and 28. So that's a lot of points. So we're going to start with this lagoon. I'm going to get myself a coin as well. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. So that gives me 2 clusters in that area already. So I know that right now is going to offset that almost completely offset this once it is lit. And only a 1, so that's good. Oh, Plex the Tyrant already. Okay, Plex, where are we going to go with you? Where are we going to go with you? Let's put you... I think we're going to go down here. So I would love to be able to get like some space here. And I know there's probably going to be an ambush down here somewhere. And getting this single space below this against the edge of the map, I kind of like. I'm going to put a P in there for Plex. We're going to mark these off as being destroyed. Getting heroes before your ambushes. Oopsie, that is in the wrong spot. We're gonna reset that. We're just gonna grab a new sheet. I got plenty. Because I drew that in the wrong spot and it's gonna look funky. So we are just gonna redo those first 2 moves here real quick. We're gonna draw this back in here. I got the coin. We drew this in here. So I drew that attack range wrong. Still gonna use the back side of this. So we'll put that in there. Yeah, so these are 2-sided maps like all of them are. The back side just has some spaces that are kind of already empty. So let's get this reset here. All right. Okay. Settlement. Ooh, I like settlement. Oh, and I like this shape for settlement. This shape for settlement is great because it gives 3 rows and 3 columns right away. Now the question is, where do I want to go with it? I think I want to go in here. It gives me another grouping. I don't want to, well, I suppose I could. I could surround this now and light it. I just then need to make sure that I put stuff in there during this round. Kind of want to stay away from Plex down here. No, let's play this safe. Let's play this safe. Let's do this. This is a good spot for this. We're going to draw this settlement in here. That is going to be good later because it already has 3 rows and 3 columns. So that's already 6 points. So 12 points total as it will score in the fall and the winter. So that is a good start there. Okay, and it's another 1, which means that's lots of extra cards. Oh, another 1. Wow, I'm getting pretty lucky here. So this has to go near water. Oh, shoot. That was not a smart place. I was not even thinking about that card. Needs to be surrounded to 2 or more farm spaces, which now neither of those can be done. This would have been... Oh, I goofed that up. That should not have gone there. I was not thinking of that card. And this would have given me 2 around that right now. Okay, well, I goofed that up. I goofed that one up big time. So, yeah. I was not thinking. So I'm gonna forego that coin. Oh, that was... It would have also given me 2 more regions here. That would have been huge. Sometimes I just rush. I didn't even look at the blue card. I totally forgot about my blue scoring. I was thinking only the red. That would have been 4 points on him already. 8 points total. So that would have actually been more than... Well, this is still more, but it would have given me points. It would have given me more regions. Man, goofed that one up. Okay. All right, there we go. 2. Okay. So... Not crazy about that shape. But I do need... I'm just going to throw this down here. For now. I don't like that square shape up there with what I have going on. And I know it's not going to probably score. Although I do have plenty of cards left, so maybe I can score it at least once in the next 2 rounds. That card does score in spring and summer. Okay, so I'm at 5. 7, okay. Green, what does green do? Each row that contains at least 3 green. Well, let's do that. Let's get that. And I think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I here? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 1 more card. No, let's do this. We're going to draw this here. Because I can light that beacon on my next turn. I hope. Because I now have regions. So these regions are separate regions because this is a separate thing, but it can go outside of the dashed arrows. So this right here, this is actually 2 different green regions, and this does count as being in sight of it, so in the range of it, because this region does go into the area. So I got 1 more card at least. Oopsie, wrong deck. I just drew off the top of my hero deck. Okay. Shape of that I'm not super crazy about. But I do like that red. But it's not going to like this. That shape is not something I am really happy about right now. I think I got to start getting points off of this. That red doesn't need to score right now. So we're going to do something kind of wonky here. Whoa, but that's going to connect to that, which makes it not another region. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to make 6 regions. 2, 3, 4, because that's going to connect to it. Do I make it a red? Do I make it a red? It gives me 1 more row and 3 more columns. Let's make it red. Because it gives me a new region. If I make that green, it's not a new region. Or not, yeah. It's not a new, what do they call it? A new cluster. Because it would be green. Okay, let's do that. Let's make that red. It gives me 3 more columns. And it gives me 1 more row. I would prefer to be able to use that one somewhere else. Where I could get 3 and 3. But this right now is going to give me lots of points. That's only 1 point per row. Whereas this now. Okay, so this has now been lit. So let's just. So this is Goldbelly. So we're just going to color this in. So Goldbelly has now been lit. All right, and 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, we're going on to scoring. Let's take a look at the scoring here. And let me get a piece of paper. So I'm just looking for something here quick. Here we go. All right. All right, that's the scoring. So this scores for every row that has at least 5 different things in it. I don't think I have any. I've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm not going to score me anything this round, but I think I got to remember what that. I'm forgetting the cards. I'm forgetting the scoring cards today for some reason. But I think I can easily get plenty of those later to score less. This one I got 0, so this is not going to be a huge scoring round. I got 1 coin. I got 0 ambushes. So now, Redtooth. Keep on wanting to say red belly and Goldtooth, but it's Redtooth and Goldbelly gets 0. But up here for Goldtooth or Goldbelly, I get -6 if it's lit. So it's -6, but then I get 2 stars for each cluster in range. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clusters. So that's 12 minus 6. So that gets me 6 points. The good thing is that's 6 points every round. So that's 24 points right now after the first round that card is going to get me. All right. Okay, got my hero deck. Let's give that a little shuffle here. Let's just pull a new hero out. Got my ambush deck. Okay, slide those in. So I've got an ambush. Oops, that's my heroes. Okay. Make sure I'm putting these things in the right spot. I almost put that back in the hero deck. Give this a little shuffle. So you can see there's one, and there's one. So I still got my 2. I just had to make sure I kind of started throwing stuff in the wrong deck. I didn't move stuff out of the way. So let's give this a shuffle. So I do have 2 ambushes and a hero in there. We are now moving on to the next season. So it is now summertime. And let's move this back over here. All right, let's move on to summer. Let's remember in Heroes, summer is only 7. Oh, and an ambush ready to lay basilisk stare. During scoring, lose 2 reputation stars for each empty space adjacent to the basilisk instead of 1. Ooh, so I really need to get rid of him quick. So he's going to start in the bottom left, as you can see, and he's going to go clockwise. So the first place he can go, oh, that's not good. That is not good, because right now, oh, that is going to be a tough spot to get. In fact, the only way I can get that right now is a hero or or that one by one spot. So let's fingers crossed we get a hero. Okay, swamp. I kind of messed all this up here. So I think I'm going to worry about this card more than this card because I've kind of messed this up. So I need 3 force spaces. So I'm going to do a force here because it fills this space in here. It gives me another cluster in this area, which is nice. It also is going to give me another terrain type in that row D. So it's going to give me another terrain type in row D. So now I've got 4. All right, what's next? Ooh, more forest. More forest. Put it like here. I could put it here to give me another row for this. Kind of don't mind this either. Ooh, if I went like here and here though, that would give me those 2 rows. It's gonna give me some weird spaces to fill. Let's not mess up my spaces here too much early. Let's get myself another coin, and we're gonna make sure we let's not play risky with this basilisk, not basilisk. This basilisk. Let's not risk it for the biscuit with this basilisk. And let's get 2 of those covered up. Okay, another one. Water. Okay. Can I score anything off of water? Earn 4 routes for each water space adjacent to 2 or more farm spaces. Okay, yeah, let's put this water right here. This cluster is adjacent to 4 or is adjacent to 2 or more farm spaces. So let's get that going. So at least that's going to get me a few points off of that. I have found in cartographers, especially, I mean, either multiplayer on BG or solo, that trying to score as high as you can on each card is not necessarily the way to go. Okay, so this one again. This one again. Okay. So I am scoring this round, but this is more points. I wonder if I should get this other space here by the basilisk. Or I wonder if I should start working this down here. Honestly. Or that's not going to get me anything. So I think I got to get this space by the basilisk. And it would give me another one there. Okay, let's do this. This is 4 points, 2 rounds. Let's do this. Because this gives me... takes that other basilisk space next to it out of play. I just noticed I am at 6 points basically already. Okay, this basilisk, why can I not say that? This basilisk is now almost completely surrounded, so that's good because this is only going to be -2. So I've got the other spaces, and this is giving me another row with at least 3. 2 more rows with at least 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that. Let's use that red to my advantage here. Let's use that red here to the advantage I can. I've already got these columns. So I want to get this red over here. And I want it to be somewhere where I can get at least, I mean, I can get a big point value with. So I want this as far over as I can. Do I want to start working this for like the 3rd and 4th round? This one's scoring me pretty decent right now. Let's do this. Because this gets me as far over as I can go in the rows and columns, and as far down in the column. So maybe I can fill in the middle later on with some points. But this is going to get me 6 more points, so 12 more points total between the 2 rounds, which the C Edict will score. There we go. Yep, there we go. So that is all good. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so summer has finished. Okay, so we're scoring this 4 points for every water cluster for each water space. Adjacent to 2 or more rivers. Oh, each water space. Okay, that's it. This water space right here is adjacent to 2. So this one gives me 4 points. At least I got some points off of that scoring card. I kind of knew I was going to probably ignore that one. 1, choose a cluster of village spaces and earn 1 reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. Oh, I played that wrong. Wow, I'm not. Wow. This has to be a single cluster. Shoot. I, I goofed that up. I thought it was. Okay, single cluster. So yeah. So I basically got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, these are 3. So 6 points. Okay. I goofed that up. I was reading. I read it right at the beginning, and I totally messed it up when it mattered. Oh man, that's not good. 2 coins. Okay, this is -2. Oops, I didn't add my total here last round. Okay, but this now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Times 2 is 16, minus 6, so this is 10. This one's still a 0, so 20. Okay, so that red one I have kind of just totally blanked on it. Totally blanked on it. All right, let's flip to ball here. Okay, we got our hero. We got our new ambush. Let's slide these in. Let's get these cards. So now I'm doing this card and this card. I totally messed that up though. This may not be good. Although I've said that the last couple and they turned out fine. Okay, so now I need to get these reds connected, and this one is just dead to me. Oh well. And we're at 7. Oh, Hazan the Mighty. Oh, I like that. I will take Hazan. And I need to make sure I'm getting at least 5 things in a row. Okay, but let's do this first. Let's take Hazan. Let's put Hazan right here. Let's take care of this. So that Basilisk, hey, I said it correctly, is completely out of play. Okay. Nice. And I've almost got that coin. If you've watched my other playthroughs, you see I like to put the ambushes, or the heroes in the ambushes, kind of in which scoring cards I was doing at the time, so I know. Okay, so we need some damage control here, so I need to start getting some stuff connected. So we are going to do red, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Gets me 3 more rows on this one. And hopefully I can connect over to that other one here this round. Otherwise, I messed that up big time. Okay, we go 7 total. That's 2. Oh, Dobrik of Lorkheim. Hey, so Dobrik, where do I want you? So what do we have? We got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that'd be nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, those have 4 each. I think we're gonna go. Where do I want to go with him? I want to go up here. I want to get a 5th thing so that this has at least one thing scoring in the next round. Where, oh where? If I go here, that limits what can actually go around it, though. So I don't think I want to put it in this corner here, or in this space here. I'm thinking this space might be better. And watch, I'm going to get an ambush that would be perfectly go around it, and I'm totally messing myself up. Getting these heroes before the ambushes is not ideal, because you can't. You're just hoping at that point that you are putting it in the right spot. Okay. Oh, a single. Oh, that. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I can put anything in there. So we're gonna do something that I don't normally do, but I'm actually gonna put a villain space in here, an ambush space, because it's already surrounded. So it's not gonna do me any damage. But what it's going to do is it is going to and ambushes are considered terrain spaces. So ambushes are terrain types. So you can see ambushes are terrain types. So this ambush gives me another cluster in this. So that's more points in here. And it's already filled. And it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it gives me that row. So that gives me a lot. It gives me another cluster around Goldbelly. It gives me a row that has 5 things in it. And it's already filled. So it's already surrounded. So that's good. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get this connected, and thankfully my massive mistake earlier is not going to come back and completely hurt me. It did last round though. Last round it was way lower than it should have been. But now I've got one giant cluster here, and it is going really far across. Now if I could get something in here, that'd be great, or get something up here, that'd be great. Right now, that is good. So I'm at 4, 5, 6. Don't like that. Forest. So Forest just needs 3. Forest need 3 in a row. Well, I want to fill this down here. Is this not 3 in a row, but 3 spaces in a single row? And this is going to not only give me this coin, get that coin. I like to fill in the coin to know that I gave it to myself. But it is also giving me 2 more rows of green that have at least 3 green spaces. So I like that. I got one more card, depending on what it is. 1. Oh, more green. Okay, those 2 cards right there could save me big time. Let's see. That row's got 3. That row's got 3. That row's got 3. This row's got 3. This row's only got 1. 3, 1, 1, 2. So if I put it up here, that gives me 2 more rows. I get a coin. That's nice. Get that coin in. It gives me 2 more rows of green spaces. So that Sleepy Valley card may save me big time after a couple of blunders I had early. All right, so I've got 7, so that means the round is over. So let's go to scoring. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Okay. Choose a cluster of village spaces and earn 1 reputation star for each row and column that contains a space from that cluster. So here's my cluster. So I've got 1 row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then columns 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That is much better. Okay. Sleepy Valley. Earn 4 reputation stars for each row that contains 3 or more forest spaces. So this one has 3 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. Oh, there we go. 28 points. Yeah, 4 coins. I've got no negatives on ambush. Redtooth still isn't lit. Goldbelly is lit. So how many sections do I have here now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 minus 6, 14. 20, 30, 40, 48. And 8 is 56. And 7 is 63. Okay. That round was much better. All right. Moving on to winter. Get these cards all together. Get my hero deck. Just give it a quick shuffle. Snag a hero card. Get my ambush deck. Randomly grab one of those. So I've got 1 hero and I got 3 ambushes in here. That could be good and bad. If I can get the ambushes in different rows that give me 5 things, that could be good. All right. So we are on to winter. So we do only have 6. So let's hope we get some 1s and 0s in here. Okay. I'm going to quickly mark some stuff here. So let's see. What do I have here? I've got 3 here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Okay, so that one's got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kind of want to give myself a heads up on what I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's only got 3. Because I need 5 different terrain types. I'm just kind of marking off how many I have in each of these, so I know which ones are easier to get. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's got 3. Okay. So this round, I'm not too worried about where I put the greens. As far as this scoring, I want to get as much on this scoring. Oh, a single. Oh. Where do I have 4 that a single would be really nice? Although a single green right here gives me this, and then I can completely ignore where I put all the greens. And it's 4 points either way. Let's do that. Let's do that. This single green. Oh, wait, no. Nope. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Nope. Not going to do that. Right here. Right here. I've got 1, 2. Let's do this. Let's put a single green right here. Let's put a single green right in there, because that gives me that row, and that's 4 points. And it's 4 points for a row with 3 greens, or 4 points with that card. So that's good. Ooh, here we go. Tree Folk Torment. So notice he's going to start in the upper right, and if I can't put him there, he's going to go counterclockwise. When all spaces of tree folk are surrounded or destroyed, draw 2 1x1 forest shapes in any unfilled spaces. Oh, that could be handy. So we're going to start here. He's going to go, and he's going to go clockwise, so I can't draw him here. So notice I need a space that is 3 on top and 2 on the bottom. So I can't go there, so I'm just going to keep on going around the outside. There's nothing in the outside one that can do it. So then I move in. So there's nothing here, 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 here. So then I move into the third one. No. So it looks like right here is going to be the first space that I can draw him. because he's going clockwise. So it looks like right here is the first space I can draw him. Oh, once again, that is going to be a tough one, especially since I've already drawn this card, which means I need my last hero card to come out. And this is Free Folk. I think the E is for Ent, as a little homage to Lord of the Rings, I believe. Okay. I don't like that. Don't like that. I need a hero right here. Although it has given me that has given me 5 here. I now have 5 in this row. So I guess it was not completely bad. Okay. Oh. A 2x2. Well, there's only one spot. I can only put it here or up there. So which one does me best? The color does not matter. This would give me 5 in this row. This would not give me 5 in this row. So we're going to go down here. I don't think that beacon is going to get lit. Don't think that beacon is going to get lit. Unless I can get a hero. If I get a hero, it is, and then I'm not even sure if I want it to be lit, but I need it to be lit. Okay. So this now gives me 5 in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different things in this row. So that row is now scoring. Okay. Got at least 2 more cards. Oh, I like that one. That one means I'm gonna get an extra card. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna get a coin. That's for sure. Where can I put this to help me the most, though? God, I'm tempted to put it here. It doesn't give me this row, but it lights. I don't think lighting that's a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think lighting that's a good idea. It does surround the Ent, though. The tree folk. Here and here puts a 4th thing in that row and a 5th thing in that row. I like that. That's 4 points right now. That surrounds that. So that's -6, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be 4 points. And then if I could get something else in here, plus it gives, I mean, it makes that lit. Also helps surround that. So it's actually 5. That's the 4, but this -1 that actually kind of makes it 5 points by doing that. That's kind of not a bad, but I know there's some shapes. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I don't know if this is the best move at this point of the game, but it gives me that it surrounds that tough spot around the tree folk torment that maybe I can completely surround them. It also allows me to light Red Belly. So that's going to score now. It is positive points. And I got rid of this negative, so that's good. And I do get a coin. So that is another coin. So that's another point. So that was probably the best move. So 2, 3. I would really like to get a what am I thinking? A hero in here so I can try and get rid of that ant. Or the tree folk. Okay, so I can't draw this shape. I can't draw the shape anywhere on my map, which means I get to draw a 1x1 of any shape anywhere on the map. I think at this point it would make the most sense to try to get either another one of these or this. So we are going to. This row's already got 5. This row's got 5. This row's only got 4. This row's only got 4. So let me get myself some points here. Color doesn't matter. I don't think. Unless I can double up here. Is there something that's got 2 greens? It's also got 4 different colors? Oh wait, the green wouldn't matter. Okay, so we need 5 different colors here. So we need a yellow in this row. Need a yellow in this row. So let's put this in here. Okay, so that now gives me 5 in that row, 5 different colors. So that's 4, so that's 16 points. I'm at 5. So I get one more card. It's a 1. Okay, I don't think I can draw that big one anywhere. So I've got to go with a 2x1. Is there somewhere that has 4 that doesn't have red? Nope, because this is the only one that's got 4 and doesn't have red. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it down here because it gives me another region down here around Redtooth. And it knocks another space around the end. So that's a little bit less negative. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm done with winter. Let's go to scoring. All right, let's see here. All right, so first, every row that has at least 3 green. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows times 4 is 32. Each row that has at least 5 different types, so I marked them off here because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types. So I've got 4 of them, so that's 20 points. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Got 5 coins. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the ambush. Both of these are lit. So this one, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 18. I counted that wrong last time. 18 minus 6 is 12. I counted 10. I think I counted this red twice. So I'm going to fix this. This is only 12. So this is 61 in that range. Okay. This one is now lit. So here, the only thing I don't like is these ranges get a little hard to see. So I'm going to outline this so you can see. When you start coloring in, those ranges look start getting a little tough to see. So this range goes here. Okay, so yeah, up here I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only had 9. I think I counted this red in the fall season twice, so I fixed that. Okay, so here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 minus 6 is 6. Okay, so 30, 50, 60, 75 minus 71. Okay. So final scoring 70, 130, 150, 159. 159 minus, let's see what I got here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. 94, so 65. 65 points, looks like. This was, these two combined were 30. These two combined were 40, so that's 70 and 94. All right, well, there you have Cartographers Heroes with Kethra Steppe. Let me know if you've played this one or the other map packs. Let me know what you think about this map, if you're interested in it, or if you've played it, what you think about it, or what you think about Cartographers or Cartographers Hero in general. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It means a whole lot and does a lot for the channel. Once again, this has been Where There's a Wills, There's a Play. My name's Ian. I'll see you next time at the table.